Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the channel and to another little adventure. We have something very special planned for today, but first, let me show you my little adventures through the Tower of the Damned on my very doomed and horrible crusade to find some pets to tame in there. A little advice from me, don't go into Torghast just to tame some pets, because you will be disappointed. And since we weren't lucky this time, we're just gonna jump into the next level, because you know what I really wanted to do on this beautiful Monday? Torghast. As you can see, no more picking up stuff. Yay! You know, whatever. Another level with no pet. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're in here for pets, then be sure that if you pick up anima powers, to only pick up some that don't do random damage. Because it would be such a shame if you're finally lucky and find a pet and then you know, on accident one-shot it with a stupid anima power. But hey, we found, I think, our first pet. I haven't read up on this guy, but he's called Invasive Decay Fly, so, you know, we're gonna try to tame him. Oh hell yeah, alright, we found our first pet. This is not one of the ones I was looking for, but you know what? After 1.5 Torghast runs, I take anything. Special fly with a special name. And another soul. Hell yeah. I love how the music just remembered that it's music and supposed to play to give a little bit of ambience feeling. Oh yeah, we have a soul shape. I forgot about that one. Alright, another run with, I mean, yeah, one special pet. The Invasive Decay Fly would be, I think, very disappointed if we would say that we didn't tame anything on this run. We are so goddamn flawless. Oh yeah, zooming through Torghast is also still a very good way to just grind up your renown for a covenant. Alright, maybe the Cold Heart Interstitia? What does that word even mean? Wait, So that's like a little special space. Interesting word. I don't think I ever thought about what it even means. But I think that is a very English is not my mother tongue thing to do, right? To just read words, and since you probably know what they mean because the context makes sense to you, you never bother to look up what it actually means. Alright, soul shape. Is that a Dreadlord? No, that's not a Dreadlord. Huh. I just realized that you can attack these just like that. Oh, wow! I never realized that. Oh, no. 10 million years of Shadowlands, and I never knew that you can just destroy Zoval's precious vases just like that, huh? Oh, man. Oopsie, I forgot that guy's sword. Sometimes I really feel exactly like this soul does. It's a ghostly charger, but I don't think we can tame this one. Would be cool though. No, sadly not. Oh, and I forgot that guy's saber. Oh yeah, and can I put back on my trinkets? Because I took them off, because I thought I would definitely find a pet easily. Ha! Silly me. Alright, let's go in here with heroism. Alright, but more trigger, for sure. Although, can we already have the special vaults? Let me see. Oh, hell yeah. We have the adamant vaults. That's the most important thing. Because now we have another 2 levels to clear, and in these other 2 levels, the rare mobs also have a chance to spawn. So we're gonna blaze through the soul forges and see if we can get lucky. Oracle of Torment. Well, that's not really the rare mob we wanted, but I guess the rare mob we deserved. Oh yeah, a short level. Especially the kind of level where I always fall into the lava. But we got a soul shape. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. I was a little bit too excited, huh? Yeah, I can play this correctly if I want to. And a Another flawless run. And now we're gonna go into the adamant vaults. After 2 entire runs without a pet, we're definitely gonna get one yet, right? Oh, by the way, here you don't have to clear anything anymore for score. So I'm gonna zoom forward, and for once we're gonna reunite a quest mob with his item. So far, not so good. And this is the second level of the adamant vaults, and here you only always have a lot of phantasma you can still loot, some soul fragments you can save, and an end boss. And these broker vendors can sell you different things. They can have special back pieces and special shoulders that you can buy, but once you've bought them all, then they also don't have anything special to offer to you. Yeah. And the same pet for the 10th millionth time, but no matter. Oh yeah, and these end bosses can also drop you some transmog. But after a few of these very rewarding Torghast runs, I decided that we are going to have a little change of scenery and maybe going to return to the land of the dead later. But for now, I thought we look at a few pets that are actually in the mood to be there and in the mood to be tamed. And as you can already see, I walked back to our good friend Tecton. Now, very attentive viewers of the channel will know that I have already tamed this very cute sheep many episodes ago. So I will leave Tecton for now running around his wild little mechanical sheep life, and for some reason still eating grass. What? Tecton what? In any case, if you want to tame this one, he is very close by to Stormwind on this exact position. And you should not just start taming him like that. You should definitely throw a freeze trap on top of his little head and tame him then, because if he reaches you, he will just explode. And there won't be a pet, and there will be a very sad hunter. But thankfully, the world is full with mechanical pets, and we have dipped our toes into the mechanical business before, but we will now continue doing that. And for anyone who is not a goblin or a gnome or a smart cookie like me, might not even be able to tame mechanical pets yet and doesn't even know it, because to be able to tame mechanical pets, for once you don't need a tome, you need a very special item. And this very special item is called the Mechabond Imprint Matrix. It's probably always around this kind of price in the auction house available, but if you are an engineer or you know an engineer that you like, then they can also create that thing for you if they have done a little bit of engineering in Legion. For now, we wanna hitch a hike over to Ironforge again, because in Ironforge our little mechanical adventure is going to begin. So, see you literally on the flip side. Alright lads, we have arrived in Dwarvenland, and as always I will definitely not get confused on my way trying to find the exit of Ironforge, because even though this is maybe one of my favorite cities in World of Warcraft, we want to get out of here ASAP, because we want to fly over here in the close proximity of Gnomerigan. Here, a cool little Ramob has a chance to spawn, and this is the weaponized rabbit. And this is the only pet in the entirety of World of Warcraft that has this model of a mechanized rabbit. And here is our first little cute companion. When they started giving hunters a pet at the beginning of their journey with, I don't know, maybe Pandaria it was? Gnomes used to start with exactly this pet, and they didn't have to go through the hoop and, you know, find a rare mob. But sadly, that is no more. Only if you level a gnome through the Exile's Reach, you will get this cute little companion. Otherwise, you also have to go here and find a rare mob to tame. And now, we want to go, actually, right beside this rare mob into the dungeon Gnomerigan. And honestly, I have to look onto the map because I don't remember when the last time was that I walked into this dungeon without, you know, without a port. Because in here we have our next object of desire. What we want to do is we're simply killing our way to the second boss of the dungeon. This is the first we need, the grime encrusted object, because on top of the grime encrusted object we also need a drop from this very boss. Oh, that he simply dropped us. Thank you very much. The electrocutional lag. Alright, and now with a few grime-encrusted objects on our side, we're gonna go to the clean zone or the dormitory. Just when you jump down right after you entered the dungeon and you come to the first boss, that is this big slime, you can see it and you can just walk right into it. And here you're gonna hand in your slime-encrusted objects and 3 silvers. And from that you're gonna get this Sparkle-O-Matic wrap box. And in there the item that we need has a chance to be in. So we're just gonna try our luck. Well, I guess more killing is in order. Alright, I farmed a few more of these beauties. And now let's see if, you know, with the combined power of grinding and resetting the dungeon, we will have luck and get our item. Oh, hell yeah, there we have it. By the way, I just realized that you also get one of these music rolls from back in Warlords of Draenor from the slot machines. So maybe it would be smart if you do this on a character that also has the music box unlocked in your level 3 garrison already. Because then you also, you know, you're grinding 2 annoying things at the same time. Well, now that we finally have this little troublemaker, we are gonna go to a Matrix Punchograph 3005B and we're gonna acquire higher level access card. Now we have a blue punch card. And with this blue punch card now, we are gonna go to the platform where the boss is whom's electrified leg we yoinked. And here we have the Matrix Punchograph 3005C. And here we also going to access a higher punching card. And now that we have that one, we are gonna jump down here and we're gonna proceed to the engineering labs, which is also where one of the extra bosses is located. And down here in the engineering labs, we have our last Matrix Punchograph 3005LD. And you already know it, we're going to upgrade our punch card one last time. And now, as we're already down here, we can also try to tame Frender. I remember him from back in the day, and I also remember this puzzle. I'm really, really bad with puzzles, might I add at this point. So, as always, settle down. This is gonna take a hot minute, trust. Oh, they have to be all lit and oh no. Oh no. Okay, alright, now they are lit and now they have to be lit, yeah? Is that the thing? That is the thing, isn't it, huh? Alright, there he is. I've heard that he hits like a fucking truck, so you know the drill. We're gonna push this and hope that we will, you know, tame him before he kills us. Oh hell yeah! Yeah, we did it. Oh, I can't believe that. And I managed to do this puzzle. Here we have our second special mechanical pet, Frender. There are other pets, sadly, that have his model. Something that they, for some reason, started to do after Legion. I still don't really understand why. I think it's really cool the way that mechanical pets had these very special models that you could only get through puzzles and, well, you know, hardship. But hey, let's move on, because initially we're here for a very different pet, and I had honestly forgotten that Frender is down here as well. Because now the only way we can get back to the pet we initially want is to take the elevator again. And since we need to get back to the dormitory now, we are gonna take this little hidden exit out of the dungeon that is located on the right side when you come up the elevator again. And once we re-enter the dungeon, we're at the start again. And now we have up here a tiny little hole, and here we can already see our sweet sentient Meccano Strider. We are going to equip our sword, and we are going to talk to this little Punchograph, and we're gonna tell him to disable the security measurements. And now here we have this one. We have to punch him a few times until our little sword does what it's supposed to do, which is electrocuting him. And now we can tame her. Now we have a beautiful, beautiful birdie that we did quite a lot of stuff for, but I think she's absolutely worth it. And because she's so gorgeous, we're gonna name her Beak. And now we are gonna do another little run to get out of this instance. So see you in a spell. Alrighty, and after our very exciting but also very satisfying adventures in Gnomeregan and around, we are still not done with the dwarven part of Azeroth because we are on our way to Loch Modan. But before we make it there, you know it, you understand it, you feel it, I'm gonna look at a stable after flying against a tree. So I can look at my very full stable and say, oh my god, we're gonna run into problems, guys. And be on our merry way and let this be a problem for a future boo. And now we have arrived in Loch Modan. We are right here at this right corner of the zone because here is a little cave. And in this cave we have, first of all, these Protostriders, which have no color whatsoever and are also the only models like this. So, you know, without further ado, we're gonna tame ourselves one. But he is not the only one that we're here for, because you can already see someone in the background. And since I cannot come up with a cool name from the top of my head, first we're going to simply tame the next special boy, which is Optimo, because Optimo is also very special, very unique, only pet of its kind that has this coloration, and he is a Ramob that also spawns in this cave that is an absolute gold mine for mechanical pets. And while we're thinking of a name to give to our grey Protostrider, we are gonna advance into the cave because it's not over yet. There are also haywire battle chickens, which are not only the only chickens I think you can tame altogether, but also the only mechanical chickens in WoW that you can tame. Now we also have this beauty. Alrighty, oh you guys, getting crowded in here, huh? Well, but now we are going to travel to Kalimdor once again, one of our favorite little things to do. And for this one, I am going to take the Hyjal portal because we want to go back to Azara. And here in Azara, we have the secret lab that already looks a lot like it's, you know, perfect for us. And here you can already see that there is a Ramob that can spawn here. But we have to do a few little steps for it to spout at all. The first thing we need to do is we have to find a little journal, which is right here. As soon as you click on it, you have started the process. And now you have to press a few buttons and pull a few levers for the secret pet to appear. The first one is the thorium manifold, and it's a lever. I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, at any case, it should be around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Then we need the button labeled antimatter containment. Wait, I think this is the button and the people just labeled it wrong on the internet? Well, let's try it in any case. Because now we need the flux containment release. Guys, I'm trying to solve a riddle here, okay? There he is. Pull that one. And now we need the hydrosync one. And I think that was over there. I almost clicked on it on accident. Oh yeah, there it is. And now there is Nuts. The thing is with Nuts, he scales up to your level. So what we're gonna do, without even thinking about it, we're gonna throw a little trap on him and tame him from a very safe distance. And ta-da! This cute little guy is ours, and yeah, you already guessed it. His model is absolutely unique. There is no other pet like him in the game. And with him, we have another special mechanical pet. on our list and in our stable. And now we want to travel to a different part of Kalimdor, but because we are a little bit lazy, we are going to once again use our Hearthstone and simply hop over into the Oldham portal in Stormwind. And from here we will ignore all this very violet, very Black Empire-y stuff around us, and we will not get slowed down by a great worm from beyond, thank you very much. And we will fly over to the Ongoro crater. And now we want to fly over to the Fungal Rock, which is on the north part of the outer edge of the Ongoro crater. And here, for any ape fans, we have Uklok, which is a cool new res gorilla with a cool name. But you know it, my stable is already almost full, so we're gonna ignore that beauty. And we're gonna go into this very cave. Man, I love this music that is playing in the background right now. This old school WoW music, it just makes me so nostalgic, man. And here we have Amy02. And Amy02 is one of 2 mechanical gorillas that you can tame. This is the only one that will keep her special name. The other one is a regular mob that is always found in Mechagon. Just in case that she wakes up and wants to kill us after all, I'm going to skill into the concussive shot. And yeah, let's see. Oh, all right, yeah, she really doesn't get up at all, huh? Lazy girl? All right, I mean, I don't mind. You stay over there, I stay here, and you don't touch me, you don't hurt me, right? Also a great moment to show off my cool weapon. This is the hidden artifact appearance of the Beastmaster Hunter's weapon. And I think this is such a cool, beautiful weapon to use. And I see way too few people ever use it. Probably because it kind of looks a little bit goofy, but I like it. And while I was telling you about a very cool weapon from the Legion days, we have tamed ourselves Amy02. And isn't she a beauty? I think she definitely is, and I just love the look of all the mechanical pets. Alrighty, and with her in our possession, we are basically done here in Kalimdor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our Garrison Hearthstone just so I can pick up my Garrison resources that I haven't picked up in forever, and I will see you in a bit. And now, for the next little mechanical pet on my list, we have to go to the Tanan jungle. And there we have the War Iron Axbeak. We're going to hit tame on this beauty. Oh yeah, there was something about these guys, right? I remember now. Well guys, I have a turtle, what do you have? Exactly, nothing, and now you're gonna die to your own creation. Because these guys hit you with grenades and they're also level 70 if you're level 70, so they scale up with you. But as you just saw, turtle is the answer to everything. And just like that, we have a beautiful, beautiful birdie. And these are most of the mechanical pets that you can tame if you don't want to go to Mechagon or the Shadowlands. But don't fret, because in the next episode, that is exactly where I'm gonna go. We're gonna return to Torghast. We're also going to try to tame Chimeron again. And we are going to Mechagon and tame some of the special mechanical pets that are there, because yes, there are a lot of mechanical pets, but some of them are still special. So as always, I thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I hopefully will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.